Hi everyone, welcome to MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. I'm MaryAnne. I love you stopping by. I hope you're doing well. I hope this finds you feeling well, at peace, and just kind of taking in the new information as it comes daily. It's the best thing to do, right? Just kind of let go of our expectations and our ideas and things that we might have at one point thought we had control over, because that's kind of alleviating us now. But it feels okay when you just sort of say, okay, take those deep breaths. I was looking outside. I had a couple of different reschedulings and such today because of one having a cold and not wanting to come in, thank you very much, and another being told that someone in her office was just diagnosed with coronavirus. So she wasn't sure if it was her department and she was going to find out, but I appreciated that too, because all those things make a difference on spreading this infection. So I just want to put out a heartfelt thank you for that too. Anyway, for new people, I am a tarot card reader, and I do bring in other divinations daily, and I do at least 2 or 3 messages from my I Ching coins, and then my overall general tarot energy card, and then my Super Attractor manifestation card. So if that's something that sounds good and interesting to you, please feel free to stay today and every day. You are so very welcome. So we're going to get right to the program. I do have no moving numbers today with the I Ching coin. So we have the one card, but a very important and solid message nonetheless. And the title is I, and the number is 27, and the title is Nourishment. And we didn't get this that long ago, for those who are returning. Hi, welcome back. But the above part of the hexagram is Ken, and that is mountain, arresting progress, and the below is Chen, thunder and movement. So the one and final message for all of us today, I indicates that with firm correctness, there will be good fortune. We must look at what we are seeking to nourish, and by the exercising of our thoughts, seek the proper alignment. And that could be just about anything to people on many different levels. But I think for the most part, we have a pretty common denominator now, and it's about nourishing our need to be well, to be safe, and to kind of release. I guess surrender is a good word I like to use. And it doesn't mean that, everything has to go away and be done, and not quite the contrary. But when you do surrender, I feel like it just puts you in a place of a little more serenity and peace. That's just my personal opinion about that. So that's the overall message from the I Ching coin, one of my favorite divinations and oracles. So moving along, I've been using this tarot deck, the Gil Tarot deck, in the last 2 or 3 days. For some reason, it's really resonating, and I love that. I love all my decks, but I love that this has the traditional meaning card, but it has the title that kind of sets the emphasis for that particular card, and the meaning and the energy feels to come across very strongly. So today being Friday the 13th, 2020, I, for one, have had wonderful things happen on Friday the 13th, so I'm not one of those that gets freaked out about that. Oh, did you see that? I guess that's our message for us all today. Yes. Well, we have the King of Swords, and the title is Intuition. I think that's absolutely fantastic for today and every day in the near future and recent past, because we have to go with our intuition as to what we think is best for us. Always, of course, but now in particular. Now, this is really, really great, because I love utilizing my intuition, and I love sitting and really, really feeling it. Sometimes it's stronger than others. I think I mentioned before, when I'm quiet, I hear it the strongest, and sometimes it's just a whisper. It's not even a loud voice or prompt. It's just so subtle. But the swords are the air quality signs, and we are And that would be the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarians. And I'm trying to think, the 20th. Next week we have what are we talking about? What's going into Saturn? It's going into Aquarius for the first time in, over 2+ years. So, and then it'll go back into Capricorn, where it's been for the almost 2.5 something years. Not quite, it's 2.5, it makes its tour every 2.5 years in each sign that it goes through. So we're, we've had it in Capricorn. We're approaching it, turning into Aquarius till, I believe, July, and then it goes back into Capricorn till December, at which time it will then turn and completely be in Aquarius for the next 2.5 years, till 2023. So there will be differences there. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. And they always have positive, but Saturn is the one that really wants to give us that regiment and that stability. So in the end, it's really a good thing for us, but it doesn't always feel that way. It feels somewhat restricting and serious. And, as long as we really care about what our outcome is, whatever that may be to each individual, it's really never a bad thing. As I look back and think, when Saturn was in certain I felt it. I have definitely felt it. But have things still been good? Absolutely. It's just being, I guess, more sensible and stuff. And there's never anything wrong with that. So I digress a little bit. But, this is a great overall energy. And do, in fact, never doubt your intuition. It will never lie to you. And if you're feeling really, really frightened and scared and everything, that's not intuition. That's actually ego. Intuition is the softer, hopeful feelings we get. Those prompts that let us know, oh, this is okay. This is what absolutely needs to happen. Not the, oh no, what if such and such? No, that's a whole different, you have to learn to decipher that. And I'm still learning it. So just a little note on that. And then lastly, our beautiful Super Attractor manifestation card that I can share with you in guidance to find a life we truly, truly want, and to be the patient person we can be for that feel-good alignment that will help us manifest exactly what we want. Not sure what that one is. We'll see. Let's see if it's one we've had recently. Oh yeah, we've had this. I love feathers, and you hear sometimes that feathers represent angels and spirit guides coming along to give us messages. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. So love is really hugely predominant and important in every life at all times. And I love being reminded of that, because I do feel like I'm a loving person. I'm lovable. I love to be loved and give love. But I just love reading it, because it just brings that power back. It empowers me to remember. That's what it's about. That's what's going to set me free, and all of us. So those are the messages for today. I want you to just do what you're doing and just take great, great care of yourselves. I think, like everything, and since the beginning of time, there's changes. And we knew 2020 was going to be different. It did start our new decade. And yet I had kept seeing and hearing with 5 eclipses, with 2 that started in January, the changes are going to be pretty phenomenal on all levels this year. And I didn't know exactly what that meant. So now I'm seeing this is one of them. I would not have been able to pick this one out, but has this type of thing happened throughout time with diseases and things that come along, and then they get, scientists find out the proper vaccinations and things throughout. Yeah, it's just never ending, but it's something that we can get through. And I feel the strength in all of it. And I send you incredible healing energy always, today and always. And thank you again for stopping by. I'll be here tomorrow. Feel free to come by again. Until then, bye for now.